Hit the transition, let me talk to you. Welcome back to Clowning Around the Ring. We got the big goof with the big gold, Kool Sheen, and I am Adrian Diesel, and of course in the middle, Card Strong Card Blade. We gotta talk about both of the WarGames matches, starting off with the women's one, huh? We got Damage Control. We got Dakota out on the sides. We got Bayley, Asuka, Io Sky, and Kairi Sane taking on the team of Two Braid Bianca Belair, Shotzi, the Queen, Charlotte Flair, and the man, Becky Lynch. Hey, how come we have to have a team, like an actual team, lose 2 years in a row inside the War Games? Why? Why did Bayley have to sacrifice herself for all of her teammates within like the span of 45 seconds? Made sure they didn't get pinned. And what happened when she? What happened? Where was everyone for her? Not to be seen. Not even after the match, brother. Did you see that post-match interview? She was all alone. Why are they doing her like that? She's the one that brought y'all all together, basically. Other than Kairi, you know what I'm saying, and Asuka. But, like, what are we doing here? Why we got to split her up? But that babyface turn is going to be crazy.
Yeah. I don't know why they had to do her like that, but I don't know. I feel like Bayley just she didn't take it to the next level.
Liar. She took that spear. She didn't have to. She could have let her teammate get speared and then hit Charlotte from the back, but she didn't. She done took the spear for her. And then that was the beginning of the end, they would say.
I mean, I hear a lot of defense, but I remember Io Sky and Kairi Sane putting in a lot of offense. Asuka always putting in offense. So I don't know. I don't remember
Bayley put in offense too. She had offense the whole time. Io Sky did go off the cage though with a trash can on her. I love her. She has to do it every year. I think it's in her contract.
Yeah, and how they got the trash can up
was funny
to her with the chain. That was so cool.
That was a good idea.
Love that.
But how come the team of...
But yeah, let's talk about the fact that they made this makeshift team with Charlotte, Bianca, Becky, all three who have clear history of not being able to coexist. And they didn't really have any issues at all. Like, not even any... Like, there wasn't even the storytelling of them misstepping but still overcoming to make it still savage. Like, that's what disappointed me. I thought, like, they would maybe, you know, face some adversity of, you know, going at each other, and then they would overcome it and end up winning. But
yeah, they just straight up had Becky and Charlotte cook and then hug.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they had, like, a little, like friendly moment, but there was no beef. There was no, like, moment where like they hit each other and then like, you know what I mean, they had to make up in the middle of it. I don't know. They just
Damage Control really needed this dub. But now they're gonna kick out Bayley probably. That's messed up, man.
I don't know why they would do that. Yeah.
That's crazy talk.
I mean, she didn't take it to the next level like how I saw everyone else, but kicking her out for that, I mean, that seems
for
a little
saving all
that
of
seems
you.
a little heinous. That seems a little heinous. I won't lie.
She saved all of you. She even, I'm pretty sure, got the dub on Friday before in that tag team match.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna deny it. I don't exactly remember.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm not gonna deny it. She put in some work definitely on SmackDown. I do remember that. She's been trying to put in some work on SmackDown recently. Actually, I'll give her that. And she's been supportive of bringing in all these new faces. So I'm not even going to say that she's like a hater. She's not even being a hater. I don't know why they're kicking her out. I mean, maybe knock her down a peg from the leader. She doesn't need to be leader no more. But I don't know. Because, I mean, no one's ready for Asuka. And Asuka being the leader would be crazy. That's how I feel. But we also have a champion
Pretty
in the
sure
group.
it's going to be Dakota.
So the champion maybe has some say. And Dakota Kai... She been pulling strings left and right. So
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I mean, they got options. Obviously, the newbie doesn't make as much sense, Kairi Sane. But I'll say they definitely have some options. But turning on Bailey, that seems crazy. That seems a little crazy to me. I don't know. Do you want to get to the next match? Another Team L.
Why we gotta hold on? WarGames. Why we gotta do that to Judgment Day? Huh? JD McDonough, the undisputed tag team champions Finn Balor. Senior Money in the Bank Damian Priest and the NXT North American champion Dirty Dominic Mysterio. The L. Although this one makes a little more sense, and here's why.
I agree.
It had the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes.
Facts.
The underdog from the underground Sami Zayn. It had the world champion Seth freaking Rollins. And the return of Randy Orton. Whoa, we got a 5-way draping DDT. Vintage Orton. We got the scoop slams. Vintage Orton. We got him getting down on the mat, slapping the mat, about to pop his shoulder out of place again. Almost a turn on Jey Uso. Huh? Vintage Orton. We got an RKO from the heavens. Thank you, JD McDonough.
Yeah, he sold that shit.
Vintage Orton. This man, he's not a selfish man. Just because he's coming back today doesn't mean he needs to take the W. He gave the W to the man whose dad invented this match. Cody Rhodes, the man who should have bladed, gone against WWE's word, bladed it up, got that bleach blonde hair bloodied. He should have climbed to the top of the cage and hit a moonsault on all of the men, all of them, all 9 of them. But nah, that didn't happen. That didn't happen. We just got a finisher fest. We just got the crossroads to finish the match.
The domination of Dom is what we got. They beat that boy. They finally gave him what I think he deserved. You know how I've been saying that Ray needs to beat his kid? I don't know if he needs to beat him anymore. I think he got his lick in. I think he finally got beat. I don't know if we need to boo him as hard as a collective fan base. I don't even know if we need to boo him as hard. I think he got his lick in this match. They 4v1'd him at one point, bro.
Not only that, but they put a man who was already behind bars back behind bars, let him go to come back just to be behind some more bars.
And that's what it would kind of look like back before when he was behind the last bars.
Just getting jumped? Nah, dude.
Just with a
That
little
man
bit
ran
less
the
soap.
yard. He ran the yard. Ran it. Dirty Dom walked in there, took the biggest guy down. Biggest guy down and ran it.
I mean, if we're talking real talk, I don't even know if Homeboy runs his relationship.
He does. But mommy is always on top.
Exactly. So that's what I thought. Anyways, let's get back to business. Yeah. No, Dom got dominated. And so what we're going to be talking about right now is the fact that Randy Orton is literally the most savage thing to happen in wrestling in a couple weeks. This
100%.
This was
Been a long time. I've
no.
waited
This
so
was
long.
insane. I don't care what else happened. I don't care what else happened.
The only thing I care about is that R-Truth came back.
Bro, they said he.
What's up?
I'm just saying. That is sick. That was another one that was really good, and I'll admit that. But I'm just saying, there's a couple guys who, our childhood faves are on their way out, and he's one of them. Okay, and we didn't get to do the send off that he deserves.
Randy.
And so his comeback at this War Games is signifying that we're gonna be able to send him off right.
I love Randy.
Yeah,
I love
dude.
Randy.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? Did you hear the crowd go crazy when his music hit? When Damian Priest was trying to cash in?
Yeah, that was insane.
Oh, they were rowdy.
No, that was insane. That was a really good little rug pull that they did with the extra little money in the bank,
yeah,
senor.
Because the timer ran out, and then the Randy's music didn't hit. It was the Judgment Day's music, and Rhea running down with the case.
Yep, that was I mean, and that was a cool way to add Rhea to being like kind of involved in the main event as well, which I like. I don't know, just getting her on screen in the main event time when that's the most people watching, the most clips. Like that's now clipped as a part of the main event. Like I don't know, I like that as well.
That man's never gonna be able to cash in though.
Nah, I mean, what? How many months later is it? I mean,
He's only got a couple left.
No, I swear. And what's the point? Somebody's just gonna come get you soon. Maybe.
Because after this stupid fucking WarGames match, he's back, okay? CM Punk came back. And I hope that he fucks it all up the same way that he fucked it all up in AEW. Why? Because I'm petty like that. He had it fine over there. He just had to be a fucking big boy and not care that Jack Perry, the king, made one small comment. He was just quoting Justin Timberlake, the greatest male pop singer of my generation. Call me out for it. Cry me a river, he said. Oh no, this one guy didn't listen to you. You want to know why? Because you don't run shit over there, dude. You don't have to run shit. And also, you're probably just out of money because the show you were starring in got canceled after the strike. Wasn't good enough. Huh? You got fired, and you went back to the place that got you sick and fired you in the first place. You said you wouldn't ever go back, and now you're back. And if you take Seth Rollins' title away the same way that you took Hangman Adam Page's title away for no good damn reason, I'll be so mad, bro. Seth Rollins has put in too much work to just lose to this guy who decides to come back 8 years later. Huh? I hope he loses. I hope that he does something stupid and he gets hurt. I hope he tries to do the buckshot lariat and his fucking ankle explodes. I'm just kidding. That's crazy talk. That's crazy talk. I'm just kidding. But I don't try nothing fancy. You got an old man body now. Get used to it is all I'm saying.
I would like to propose a trade.
You've gotta know that you gotta move different now.
I'd like to propose a trade of going back in time, and we take Edge back as a WWE, and you take CM Punk back as AEW. Thank you.
No, they could keep Pillman Jr. and they could keep Cargill. And Punk, hey, they could keep him too. They could keep him too. Maybe he'll.
That should have been the trade. It was Cargill for Adam Copeland. That was the trade. What is this extra stuff we're adding into the sauce now? I don't like it. Okay.
He ran out of money.
Take it back. Bro, what are we doing?
The commentating job wasn't enough.
Of course not. Okay? Because this guy, I mean, he's not even commentating for where there's real champions, okay? Like where, no. Let's not talk about a different sport. Let's get into the minutiae of it, okay? Corey Graves had to get up and make sure that the damn arena was safe, okay? Seth Rollins was about to light the goddamn whole place on fire. He was about to make sure that every Chicagoan, or whatever they're fucking called, in that whole arena was eating dogs so much that they fucking choked on him, all right? He was pissed. And if that's my champion, and he is, I ain't standing for that.
Motherfucker, Michael Cole, hold him back. Michael Cole, Corey Graves, holding back the world champ.
Oh, we need assistance. With security, we're going to need assistance out here. This guy's like 240 pounds and he's a fucking savage. Jesus Christ.
Why did he have to come back? For what reason?
No,
bro. To take away Mania spots from these other stars? What are we doing? What's going to happen to Drew McIntyre? What's going to happen to Sami Zayn? Huh? We know that Cody Rhodes is fine. What's going to happen to LA Knight? They're on different shows, hopefully, so it should be fine. Hopefully.
What does this mean for Cody Rhodes?
This man is never going to finish the story. CM Punk's going to come back and get a title faster than Cody Rhodes did. Wait, that's a lie. Because he, for some reason, got the tag team championships with the Ops!
Yeah, bro, they're in a shambles right now. This company's in shambles right now. If they didn't have damage control, they would actually be in pieces.
Why did Triple H shit on Jade Cargill's wrestling like that? Had one-on-one training with Bryan Danielson and others, okay? Huh?
And she didn't, appear to move that sloppily, in my opinion. She only was offense. She was basically all offense her whole career. So we can't see the other end. I haven't seen very much of the other end of it. But it's like she's an athlete. We can all see that.
Also,
that was all pretty clear.
2 years in.
Yeah. And there might be a little fear of, especially that, I don't expect her to do stuff like go over the top rope and soar and do certain things. She's too big. And not big, but she's too large of a human. I'm not expecting that from big dudes either most of the time. So, I don't know. That was a little crazy. They got a lot. The women's is cooking low-key a little bit. The women's is low-key cooking, but I don't know, man. The men's side, it has really taken a turn. All they got really for me is LA Knight, and I like Gunna. Imperium is still so sick. Just dominance. So sick.
The Alpha Academy.
Because they show up. Alpha Academy's fun. So yeah, they
whole NXT brand.
Yeah, NXT's fun, but they have some fun stuff on Raw, and I like Grayson Waller effect. I like LA Knight, and so I like a little bit of SmackDown. They had little bits and pieces here and there in the men's. That is fun. But, I like the Profits. Or the Hurt.
The
Hurt Profits. The Hurt Profits. Or
That's
Hurt
what we like to call
Yeah,
them.
Hurt Profits. Yeah. So, you know what it is. They got some stuff going.
Santos
but none
is
of
cooking
that.
up a feud right now.
Santos is actually one of the more interesting, actually. But it just doesn't really feel like the men have anything really with sticking right now. Shinsuke, but nothing really.
When CM Punk comes out on Monday Night Raw, I think that's when Shinsuke can come out and attack him. Then take him out.
Oh, that would be fun. That would be fun.
Because then he doesn't have to be in the title picture, and then I can be happy.
And it can be both of them taken seriously.
And maybe CM Punk can learn how to lose.
We'll see about that.
Or maybe he'll just go into business for himself. I love clowning so much.
Yeah. We're not going to get too deep into the clowns because we don't know how it's going to go yet. Like I said, he came... I didn't say here, but I'm
surprised he didn't break his hand when he punched the damn ground so many times. Someone check on his hand.
Like I said, when I first saw him come out...
Fragile body, fragile mind, fragile soul.
Yo, don't speak too much facts. He
Fragile
came out
ego.
he came out in the all white shirt
That's what he did
and
last time. He's a punk bitch.
blank slate. Try again. All
Third
right?
time. Third time's the charm. Second time here.
Third time's the charm. Yeah, because on the mic, he could be a lot of fun. He could be a lot of fun as a character. And like I said, we watch Chris Jericho, bro. So I like it. I'm not gonna deny it. In the ring,
he knows how his body moves now.
In the ring, you just have to be appropriate with how often and how hard you go.
No stage diving, bro. I don't want to see you go down in flames.
No disrespect, but I don't want to see him try to GTS Angelo Dawkins.
Yeah, no one too big, brother.
Yeah, it's just not worth it at this stage.
Start using the Anaconda Vice again.
Yeah.
Or the Pepsi Twist if you're allowed to.
Easy, okay. But I'm just saying, they got to definitely...
Is that what it's called?
I'm just saying, WWE, they got the ability to let him do more produced bits and a little bit more things like that, and maybe lean a little bit less into just the wrestling and the hardcore wrestling. And the dream matches at WWE are not hardcore wrestling matches like the dream matches were at AEW. So he doesn't have to work that hard, to be honest. He doesn't have to work that hard. And his body will definitely be able to maintain at a better clip, I am assuming, at WWE. So...
Dude, he's going to try and fucking do a suicide dive in his first match.
And that's when I'm going to be like, well, we learned nothing and I wasted my breath. Because if we're doing that, then what are we talking about? Just do it right. I think it could at least be at a 70% working capacity. I just don't think he needs to be in the title shot. I think he's kind of washed. He's great on the mic. He'll probably be one of the best talkers that they have. But I would even say that they have other people who are old and talk good, and they don't push. They're not going to go crazy with the push. Bobby Lashley in his later in this prime time of recency, I feel he's been great on the mic as like in character, and like they're not giving him that type of they've actually taken him out of that since he has gotten really good at being on the mic. I feel like they've taken that away. He was at one point world champion, and they've taken that away. So I don't know. I feel like they got tons of people who they don't give title shots, and they just have kind of around. And he could be one of those guys.
Maybe. We'll see if he doesn't get fired or injured.
He could be a Rey Mysterio-esque. Rey Mysterio's in the mid card.
Yeah, but he can actually still go.
I know, but chill. But what I'm saying is, at least he's not taking away main event matches with like. He's not going to be taking away something with Seth Rollins.
True. Yes. Ray likes to help elevate these younger guys like Santos and Joaquin.
He just needs
Cruz.
Yeah, dude, he just needs to get into that Rey Mysterio mindset.
He got a whole group together just to help him get more TV time, and it's worked. They've all gotten on TV more often.
Facts. They even got Zelina on TV more often. No disrespect.
True.
No disrespect, but if something works, they'll go with it, and I think they have tons of potential. And I think even CM Punk has tons of potential, but I in 2 years have not seen it used correctly, so I'd love to see them try. Huh?
You think he's gonna come out with a red bag?
Oh, jeez. That would be so funny. No, they could have some bits. They could have some clowns. That's what I mean. Is like they could have some bits and some clowns.
If there's one man that's gonna take digs, it's gonna be him if they let him, and they probably will.
I mean, there's only a couple people in that building that I think they could stand on enough of their own 2 feet to say anything about the other company, because a lot of people, if they try to go over to that other company, would look foolish wrestling. That like in that consistency that hard, they wouldn't last. Not all of them are built like Claudio, bro. That dude is different. He's a machine. How often he wrestles is not normal.
And like, yeah, and like all their matches are different. It's not the same.
Yeah, no,
copy paste.
No, and the intensity is every match is an intensity to the higher, and they have matches that go intensity 2x of their regular matches. It's incredible. But I really want to notate on this WarGames, bro, that Randy Orton coming back is super savage. You just don't know when the end is, man. And so, like, shouts out to Big E, bro. That's what I'm thinking about right now, bro. You just don't know when the end is, bro. You never know. He may come back. I'm not saying it's over for Big E, but he may not. That's a serious problem. That's a serious injury. You can't mess with that. So it's like, bro, you never know when it's over. All right? So you gotta cherish these moments when you get to see him catch JD McDonough off a 20-foot cage and freaking RKO him into the ground. You gotta respect that.
You gotta.
And so that's what I want to say about WarGames, bro. CM Punk, cool. But
R-Truth,
what's up? Yeah, what's up?
If you feel me, say what's up.
What's up? Yeah, no, but I feel you. But Randy, man. No, memories, bro. Randy, man.
Bald-headed, buff Randy's
I hope he mentions his friend. Just a little shouts out.
A little one, if he's allowed.
Just a little
And
shouts out.
if one man's allowed, he's allowed.
Come on.
Randy.
Do you have anything else on WarGames?
Not on WarGames, but Jack Perry's the devil, right?
That would be so sick.